video from Courtney Amare, you know, your favorite YouTube sister. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about my journey to continuous self-improvement. Oh my gosh, I really want to talk about this because this is my journey. This is something that I'm starting and actually living, and I'm going through the motions of it, and I want to discuss some things that I'm going to be doing and some things that I have already tried that may be able to help you guys on your self-improvement journey. So let's go ahead and let's talk about it. My first thing I want to talk about that is going to be helping me on my self-improvement journey is setting boundaries and non-negotiables. That's the first thing that I want to talk about. So one of the things that I set boundaries on is having time limits on the apps on my phone, like for social media. The reason why that I have like time limits and everything on my social media for how long I should be on each app on any given day is because social media will like literally consume my day or consume my mind. Let's take TikTok for an example. You know, if you have a TikTok account, you know, if you get on TikTok, you're going to be scrolling all the days and all the nights, okay? You're going to be scrolling all day and all night, and then next thing you know, like 5 hours has passed. Like literally, this has happened to me before, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I was on TikTok for 5 hours today, like straight. It makes you not want to get off of it. So I need my time limits, okay? Another reason is there was a time where we did not have access to other people's lives. You know, I remember when Facebook came about, you know, we were finally having that time. Well, outside of MySpace, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had no business having no MySpace. I was like in 5th grade, y'all, when I had a MySpace. No business. Not at all. But that is the time where people started getting updates on other people and what they're doing throughout the day, how they're doing it, what things they're getting into, you know, after school and things like that. So I would say in my life and in my mind, MySpace was like the start of when people started getting updates. Now that TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, all of those things are around, it seems like it's like information overload, and some of the information is like misinformation as well, but it's like it can consume your day. And I do not want my time limit to be saying I've been on TikTok for 9 hours, I've been on Facebook for 5 hours, etc., etc. Because what could I have done in those 9 hours? What could I have done in those 5 hours for me to be more productive or for me to improve my life? One of my other things that I am setting boundaries with and non-negotiables with is my phone. Like people calling my phone after late hours or calling my phone and I'm in the middle of filming, I'm not going to answer. Or someone, you know, being on the phone with me and I know I have to film, I'm just going to be like, hey, I got something that I got to do. You know, not being harsh about it, you know, just being like real. I have something that I have to do, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and head out real quick. This is my time slot that I have scheduled for me to do this. This is a non-negotiable, so I'm going to go do what I committed to myself to do. So this is something that I am implementing, and I want to keep implementing it because how can I improve my life if I'm not setting non-negotiables or boundaries with people? Even though I love them, I care for them, I have to, you know, put up that boundary and be like, it's okay, I'll talk to you when I get finished doing XYZ, because XYZ is very important to me. And they should be able to understand if they fully support you and whatever it is that you're doing, because I have schoolwork to do, I have a full-time job, I want to film content as well. So if I say I'm busy and I got stuff to do and I'm a homeschool mom, I'm gonna have to just, you know, cut you off for that time frame, and I'll hit you back up when I'm available. So the second thing that I want to talk about that is helping me on my journey to continuous self-improvement, y'all, is me planning out my week. Now I know, you know, I'm not God. I cannot control everything that is going to be going on during my week, because there are some curveballs that be coming through during the week, and I'll be like, oh man, okay, I thought I was gonna be doing XYZ, but I gotta go to ABC and get that done. So I wanted to talk about that. But I think it's good for me to at least show that I'm setting the intentions to do what I need to do during the week, like making any type of doctor's appointments for me and my daughter, making any type of schedule changes, meal planning, setting out our clothes for the week, even my workout clothes for the week, so that I can make sure, okay, I got my workout clothes out, I'm gonna go ahead and get my workout done before I get ready for, you know, my work day. Have my daughter's clothes out so she can be ready for her school day for the week. You know, I want to be more prepared and stop scrambling in the morning trying to put clothes together and being late to working out, and then in turn being late to work. Like, it's literally the domino effect. Like, everything just starts falling behind. So I want to get out of that mindset and out of that energy of always doing things at the last minute, because I get that adrenaline. Like, I love the feeling of the rush, but I'm tired of being in the rush. I want to be in the flow, but that'll be another video coming soon. The third thing that I do want to talk about when it comes to my continuous improvement is giving myself grace. Like, for real, I never give myself grace. Like, I never give myself grace enough. And what I'm starting to realize is 1% every day is good enough. 1% is good enough for me to give every day. Just build it up. I'm not saying, oh, you're giving the bare minimum every day, but setting those intentions and working towards those goals every day is good enough for me. And if I can say, you know what, I know I'm tired, I know I've got essays and papers that I have to write for school, I know I have to cook dinner because I'm trying to save money instead of eating out every night, what can I do? And the best thing that I can do is, you know, let me go ahead and meal plan. Let me do that. Let me schedule out time for me to cook. Let me schedule out time for me to clean. How can I make this work for me and my family? And that's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to improve every day. I'm not trying to be my best self overnight. That's impossible. There are so many other things that I have to work on. The fourth thing that I do want to talk about is my health. You know, I want to take my health seriously. And you guys, if you have been following me or been subscribed for some time, you know that I was on my weight gain journey. But now, although I do still want to gain weight, I still want to gain weight. I just want to make sure I'm not pressuring myself and rushing to do things. I love how there was a time a few years ago where I was gaining weight naturally, slowly and steady, and I didn't even know that I was gaining this weight. You know, I gained like 20 pounds, and I was like, what, me? Oh my gosh, me, I gained 20 pounds. I'm proud of myself. I love it here. I feel like when I pay attention more to me gaining weight, it makes it harder, or it wrecks my brain. When I just need to keep it simple, I need to eat 3 meals a day. No laziness when it comes to the eating, no laziness when it comes to cooking the food. That goes back to me meal planning and, you know, cooking when I get off and things like that, because I don't have the time to set aside 3 hours to meal prep in one day. I try to do a little bit of what I can every day to mark it off the list. But me thinking about my health and saying, you know what, I do need to eat some fruit every day. I know I need to eat 3 meals every day. So what I have been implementing is, on my first break, I'm eating fruit. On my lunch break, I'm eating, you know, like my first real meal. My last break, I'm eating another meal. And then when I get off work, I take another little break, and that will be my last, like my third meal of the day, and then I'll have like a little dessert after that. So I'm basically eating like 4 to 5 times a day, but that makes it easier for me to reach any type of calories I'm trying to reach for the day. But also I'm being well fed, and I mean, what more can I ask of that, right? But another thing is me being able to work out 3 to 5 times a week. That's something that is important to me because I do want to build muscle. Like, I'm not trying to walk around here and be a bodybuilder or anything, but I do want to build muscle, and I do want to feel good. I don't want to only look good, I want to feel good within. So that's something that I really, you know, want to take seriously when it comes to my health, and that's a good self-improvement that I'm trying to make within, and I hope I can inspire others, you know, with their self-improvement journey as well. Another thing, I think I already mentioned it, but when it comes to my health, for self-improvement, I want to make sure I stay on top of my meal plan. I'm not letting any food expire or get old. I'm getting in that kitchen and I'm cooking it. I'm eating the food. I'm not scared of eating leftovers. I'm going to eat the food until it is gone. Okay, the budget says we do not have time to be being funny about the food. Eat it. So the 5th thing for my journey to continuous self-improvement is my finances, and I do have a video on my channel where I do talk about my credit and some things that I have learned about credit. I will link it up above in the card so you guys can go check that out. But my finances, let's talk about that. So as we all know, this economy is something serious. So something that I have been trying to implement when it comes to my finances, not Beyonce, wait, hold on. my finances with my continuous self-improvement journey is like, I need to make sure I'm meal planning. I know I already mentioned that to you guys, but my meal planning has to match with my budget. And I remember there was a time where I just used to spend like $300 a month on groceries, but now that it has doubled because, come on, kids need snacks. Y'all see how much snacks cost? Okay, but do you see how much fruit costs too? So I get snacks and I get fruit, and then we have to have meals, and my child is here all day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Like, there has to be something to eat. $600, it'd be like $600 to $700 a month when it comes to groceries. Sometimes I'll do like a pantry challenge because my max with the grocery thing is $600. Like, I'm not trying to go over it. When there's no more groceries, it's pantry challenge time. I'm pulling out the canned goods, I'm pulling out the rice or anything, and I'm making something out of it just to get us through to the next pay period. Or, not saying like we broke, but the budget is budgeting, okay? I don't have time to play around. But yes, cooking meals instead of eating out. Like, if you go out to eat, it's probably going to be $30 just for you to get full. Now imagine that 3 times a day. That's $90 in a day. I'm going to the grocery store. Another thing is, I have been trying to figure out other ways for me to supplement my income. How can I make more money? What can I do better at my job for me to make more money? And how can I find like side hustles or other things for me to do, for me to make my income grow and I still stay within my means. The reason why I say that is because I do want to have another source of income so that I can save more than spending. And my last thing that I want to talk about, the 6th thing, is personal time. Like, how am I going to self-improve, continuously self-improve at that, if I don't have personal time? How can I do it? Well, I need to make self-care time for myself. I need to have self-care days. Even if it's just once a month, that's a start. But once a week is what I am aiming for. I told my daughter literally yesterday, I said, you know what? I know you go with your dad on the weekends, but on Friday nights when school is out and I'm off of work, that's going to be your spa time for you. I'm going to put the Epsom salt in the tub for you. I'm going to do your toes and everything, just so you can have that self-care time for yourself, so you can know at an early age that self-care is important. Filling up your cup is important. So I just started this yesterday, but I'm going to make sure that I continue to do that for her, because I feel that that is important for me to do that for myself as well as for herself. Also, if I don't make time for myself and I'm always making time for others, that's neglect to me, and I cannot pour from an empty cup. I watch this lady, her name is Operation Nikki. I watch her on Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube, and she really motivates me, you know, to clean. And she also motivates me to pour into myself, because it's so important. And I also feel like, you know, another thing of self-care for me is thanking God for the things that I already have. Although I am wanting to improve myself and be better, I'm thankful for the person I am now, and I'm thankful that I have that mindset to want to grow and do more and be better. And that's all I wanted to bring to you guys today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, leave comments down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys won't ever miss an upload. And when you leave a comment down below, also comment some other videos you guys do want to see from me, for like these chit chat videos, even if it's a vlog or of some sort. So yeah, I'll see you guys next Saturday at 5:30 Central Standard Time.